Hi everyone, it's me Iana. I'm here again with you to share a little bit about my journey. Yes, I'm coming out public. I'm letting you know my trials and tribulations that I've been through not too long ago. It started off with me being diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was 12 years old in Trinidad and Tobago. Fast forward to me now, I'm 41, but at 40 I went and do my regular colonoscopies because of my deteriorated colon. I have to have regular colonoscopies. So the one that I did came back abnormal. So it was precancerous cells, suggested that I take it out. So on January 15th of 2019, I took out my entire colon as well as my rectum from LBJ Hospital here in Houston, Texas. It was a wonderful experience with the nurses. Wasn't that wonderful? There was a lot of damn pain, to be quite honest, and nothing could really get you prepared enough for all that you have to go through, because it looks pretty easy and when they watch videos and stuff, but when they actually doing it, it's a lot of pain. I wish they would give you more education beforehand, a little bit, let you be aware of what's going to happen. I would wish they would have let me know what products I needed to order beforehand, so when I come home from the hospital they would be there ready, because you're in no position to get up and go anywhere. So now I'm trying to tell you what worked for me, and maybe this might help you out. Okay, or a next thing, when after they took out my colon and they tested it, I had 2 types of cancers. Apparently there are different types in the same colon. One was a stage 1 and then one was a stage 2. So thank God that it's out of me, so I'm very grateful, blessed and thankful to God for making that happen. So I'm an advocate now for everybody at least getting tested, getting checked out. Please, if you could, tell a friend, remind them, like, hey, when was your last colonoscopy or pap smear or mammogram or something, make it a conversation instead of hiding about it. This stoma stuff, I really didn't know anything about it until it happened to me. And actually before it happened I went to try and do videos and I couldn't even bear to watch it and stuff, so it was definitely a journey. Now that I'm like open enough to come out and to tell you all anything about it, but I think that's what it's all about, us uniting and coming together, making it a conversation, talking about it, not hiding, because it's already something that we hide behind or from. Like, I thought I would never go out in public again. Never say never, because I started back my photography job, a weekend job on last weekend, so it wasn't that bad. Anyway, back to business. Here's some of the products that I use. Tricks and products, okay? So here's the Brava adhesive remover. This is what I spray on my bag to remove it from my skin. It really works and it really helps, because some people have sensitive skin or they're healing and it's very sensitive to you can't just go phew and take it off. It doesn't. So this really helped. It's called Brava adhesive remover. All my products I get it online, because I'm in no position to go out and buy anything in a store. When you're healing, they actually cut you open, to take this stuff out, so you have to heal. And I think it took me like 2.5, max 3 months for me to finally start to feel a little normal. Okay, so Brava adhesive remover to take the bag off of your body before you go change another bag or take a shower. I normally plan it where I'm changing a bag, taking a shower, all of the same go. Have all my stuff laid out, so it's bam 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 when you come out, you know, bam bam bam. So that's one thing. When so after I take a shower, I use ivory soap and water on my stoma area. That's what they advise in the hospital. That's what I use. That's what I've been using. Just all soap and water. Keep washing it out and just have the water just run on it. I mean, from the hose head, I just leave it there. It makes it feel a little better too, for some reason. Anyway, so now when I'm out of the shower, this process has to go rather quickly because of runnage. Like, your stomach never stops running for no one, you know. So plan it, so like on your times where you're like before you start eating and stuff. That's what I do. I try to do it before I have to eat. So which also something that also helps is this little thing here, marshmallows. Got it on a trick on the Facebook page, and I'm passing it on to you. Start eating some and then wait 20 minutes approximately, and it just gives you that time period to just go and start changing. Okay, so that's a good trick, marshmallows. Alright, another thing, if your skin is very damaged, because when I first came out of the hospital I didn't have any products, so I came home and I didn't have stuff to protect my skin, and putting this glue directly on the skin, my skin was horribly damaged. So I ended up back into emergency, and this is what my stoma nurse brought out for me to use. Marathon skin protectant. It's little capsule things here. It's really expensive, but it's worth it when you're in that position and you're in so much pain, you know. So I don't use it all the time. I only use it when my skin is really damaged. Yeah, because the stool coming out, it's very acidic and burns. So that's why you don't want it sitting on your skin for very long at all. Because that's what it damaged me. Yeah, I can remember it forever. And I ended up, as I said, back in emergency where she told me about these. So have these on hand, have these on hold. I ordered it online on eBay actually. For this one, it was like $55.99 for 10 little things. They're ridiculous too, you know, come on. Anyway, and it works, but it's so darn expensive. So I still have a few here left. I don't use it all the time, but definitely at the beginning stages with learning and you're not sure, it's definitely a product to use. Okay, so after I put the skin protectant on, which I'm not going to use today because my skin is not that bad, but I do, before I put this on, after I come out the shower, and I got my stomach all cleaned with some soap and water, right? Then I go clean it again. I use this. It's Adapt Universal Remover Wipe. It's a wipe, and you could get all this stickiness and glue off of around your stoma, anywhere that might have glue, because on the edge of this is actually little like bandages kind of glue. So that kind of adhesive, it removes very well. So I just clean out my area. I don't want my stuff all getting glued up and stuff. So I use Adapt Universal Remover Wipe first to clean the area. You'll see me demonstrating a little while again after I take a shower. Then I use the stoma powder right here, right? Then I pat it down with some Q-tips around the edges. Then I blow off excessive powder. Spray some of the Cavalon no sting barrier. Wait, no, Cavalon no sting barrier film. Gotta have this. You got to have this and this, but this for sure. Please, people, order it beforehand. I told you, okay? Anyway, gotta have that. I have my little fancy dancy fan so I could dry it off a little quick, and that's pretty much it. Here's my bag. I ordered my bags from Amazon because I was going through them so much. But Amazon themselves, every time I go and order bags, they keep going up $1, $1 extra. Like, come on, really? They know we have no choice but to buy it, but, and you know, it's the whole thing. Anyway, I use the bags with the hook because I tried the Velcro roll-up ones and I had a few accidents. Thank God, right here at home. So now I just use the clip ones, the hooks. They're actually a little cheaper than buying the Velcro. And the hooks, you know, it's more secure in your brain, like, hey, I know this ain't gonna pull out, flip out, anything, you know? Whereas, yeah, you never know. I wouldn't vouch on the bags because I have had issues with these bags, meaning like this part here falls out and falls in to the bag, inside the bag, and it poops. So when you empty in, yeah, come on now, really do something to keep it stuck in there, but it doesn't. This is how I cut my stoma circle. That's the size of my own. I use a rounded scissors right here to cut my curve. It makes it a lot easier. And that's where I put my paste. I use the Adapt paste to make it stick to my skin. Yeah, I don't use rings because it doesn't work for me very well. I prefer paste, but everybody's different, you know. But this is the one that I use. It's Adapt Paste 79300. Okay, so before I take a shower, I put this on. I leave it there. So by the time I come out of the shower, everything is right here waiting for me. So I'm actually, I don't normally do this right here. I normally do it on my bed where I'm kind of semi laid down. But today I'm gonna take a shower, come back, and do a bag change in front of you to show you the actual process. I hope this helps for you, but yeah, don't worry, it gets easier as time goes by, okay? So viewer discretion is advised for the second part. Alrighty, see you soon. Hi everyone, guess what? I'm back. I just took a shower and I have my exposed stoma right here, ready to put the bag on. So I hope you follow the steps and see what I do, okay? This is after a lot of trial and error. This is what eventually works the best for me, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my Adapt Universal Remover Wipe, adhesive remover. I am going to take my little wipe. I am going to wipe the area clean to remove all excess crap, excess adhesive, glue or whatever. Okay, see how it kind of like just peels off there with this wipe. All that's extra glue from the previous bag. Yeah. So this process, you kind of have to go quick because, you know, active stoma. So, There's actually a little bit more liquid in here, so make sure you hold it upright to get every little drain. Keep on cleaning the area. And as I said, I did my surgery January the 15th, and today is April the 20th. Okay, now that it's clean, I'm gonna remove this little baggy thing here. I'm going to very quickly put my stoma powder on around the stoma. Okay, this is gonna dirty my pants. Damn it. Oh well. So just squeeze it around the edge. Damn it. Fudge. No one's supposed to see that part. Shoots. Alrighty. Sorry, it's looking kind of messy. Normally I'm laying on my back, but I have to sit up to do the video for you all. So it's a little trickier. Let me see. And it's running. Oop! Okay. There goes the poop. Okay, very quickly grab my handy dandy blower. Blow all that crap off. Alright. Then I'm going to take my Cavalon no sting barrier film and shake it up and put it on the area around. This is to protect your skin. You need this, very important. I'm going to take my little handy dandy fan, just kind of dry it off a little bit. Okay, so while that is drying, I have already cut my circle in my back and put the glue around, not too close to the hole, but just right in the middle. So what I do, handy dandy blow dryer again on high, heat it up. Okay, for about a minute or two, or until it's warm. Then I'm gonna try and maneuver this on my own. I prefer if you have a mirror in front of you or something, but you could open it up. And what you're gonna do is try and cup your stoma right at the bottom first, and then put the rest of it on. So it kind of like fits easier on there, okay? So you kind of fit it in there. And then stick it down. Apply pressure and just go around and then just stick as best as you could, okay? All the way around. Keep your hand on it, apply pressure. The warmth from your hand warms it up just like what you did before with the blow dryer. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Okay, what I'm going to do now, very quickly before, sometimes you have the bag like this, sometimes whatever works for you, okay? I just pretty much was focused on the circle, so I didn't really pay attention to how this was folded, but this is good enough. Once it's down or on the side or however works for you. So what I do, crap. Where is that clip? I have to go get the clip for the stuff. If you give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hi everyone, I'm back. I found my clip. I actually have a container here that I just keep clips. So this is what my clip looks like. I prefer the bag with the clips because I had accidents with the one with the Velcro. And to me, it's just a peace of mind having a clip. You know it's there, it's not going anywhere. Whereas the Velcro one, you have to be careful if by chance you pull your leg against something and it might. As I said, 2 times I had accidents. Thank the Lord I was at home. Okay, that's all I could say. Thank the Lord I was home. Still a very messy situation. Anyways, what I do, and these tricks I learned from the Facebook page, the Facebook support group. I put a little bit of baby oil in the bag. I just kind of circle it around, let it kind of go up there, press it together. So whenever the poop goes in next time, it's easier to come out, okay? And what I do, I just bend the edge of the bag like that. And then I just clip it in there. Voila! See? Clip, safe, in. So I keep putting pressure. And the last part, it's at the edge of the bag, there is some like band-aid tape right here. We're going to take that off and stick it to our skin. So the edge of the tape is actually, you see this little line right here? It's right at the corner of that same line of the bag. So you take one piece off. Like this. And stick it down. Okay, and then you take the other part and you stick that down to your skin. And keep pressing. And that's about it. I have a bag change. Woohoo! Nice and clean. So these bags normally last me an average of, well, like about day 3, day 4, I'm ready to change it. Even if it's still not leaking or anything, I still like 3-4 days. It's my max. So when I first started, it was a lot of trial and error. Man, I was going through bags a day. I thought I was never going to get a grip of it. But the more I healed, the easier it became. So, because remember, you get this whole scar and all that has to heal. So it's a lot of healing has to be done first. And when you're healed, your body, you start to get it. Trust me, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You do get your life back. I thought that was it for me, and that's what I do. I just kind of shove it in there, pull my pants up. Voila! Ready to go. I hope this helps. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave me a message. Send me a message, and I will try to help you out as best as I could. Okay? And trust me, it gets easier as time goes by. I'm 3 months after my surgery, and here I am talking to you, explaining stuff to you to help you out. I know it's a big transition, a difficult period. Don't give up. Keep praying. God is good. God is great all the time. Peace and love. Love you always.